very festive.
It is. You are very festive. Happy holidays.
Don't stop believing.
There you
Santa
go.
and unicorn.
We have Oh Joy on this side with my little, like you can't see him, but he's my little
It's the
Grinch.
Grinch.
And guess who's not wearing black today? We
I
have
was like,
skipped roles. We have switched
I
roles.
have like garland.
Yeah, I don't think yours counts as black.
I mean, it's a base color to make all the other colors shine.
And it's perfect. And I love that it's a holiday unicorn. A Christmacorn.
It's like everything that I need for the holidays.
And holidays.
Welcome
Perfect.
to the holidays.
Yes, and it's very appropriate for today's episode.
Yes, we are kicking off Christmas reads. Not like you haven't been reading holiday reads for a little while now, but let's start with the Mistress of Christmas. Go ahead.
I do love me some Christmas things, but I'm actually going to start with something surprising, and it's a book I DNF'd. It's
what?
the first. Yes, I DNF'd a holiday book.
You're grinching these
I'm grinching it to
holiday
start.
reads.
Well, we got to keep it real, right? Not every holiday book is a winner, and I wish it could be, right? I wish it could be. You know that I don't mind a little bit of spice. You don't. I mean, it's the holidays. We get a little cinnamon spice and things anyways. But I read a book by this author previously and enjoyed it. It was super cute. I think it was actually a different holiday one. Not that I'm going to tell you what it is because I can't remember. It was in a previous episode. But this one is called A Romance for Christmas. And I was like, oh, that sounds right up my darn alley, right? I made it 58% of the way through and then realized that I had skimmed the last 2 chapters and went, we cannot do this anymore.
Wow.
I have skimmed 2 chapters and we still haven't left the bedroom. So I don't know. I haven't gotten to the Christmas part yet. I don't think I'm going to because I've stopped reading it.
I was going to ask, was this just like a December might have happened, started under the mistletoe type thing, and then just kind of like fizzled from there?
Not even like, I don't remember where the Christmas is yet. Like, I can't tell if it's just because it's the holiday season. I don't know. I mean, the title has Christmas in it. So you're like, hey, this is going to be a Christmas book. But it literally starts out, the woman is, she finds out that her husband, who is a politician, has been cheating on her and he left her like 6 months ago. And she's like, it really did a number on my confidence. It all sucks. And so she ends up going to this bar, which doubles as like, I don't even know how to say this appropriately. I really don't even have the words. It's not a place your mother would go, right? It's...
Is it a fetish bar?
Kind of, I think, but not really. It's like a place you can go just like inhibition free, sleep with whoever, whatever. And she goes and she's like, yes, I'm going to go to this place. Then she's like, oh, I hate it here. She's like, this is not a place for me.
Just kidding. This sounded good in theory. I have changed my mind.
I was trying to be confident. And now I'm just scarred. So she's like, there's nobody I can call. I can't call my parents because they have no idea that I am no longer with my husband who has moved in with his mistress. I can't call my brother because he also has no idea. So I'm going to call my brother's best friend, who I've always had a crush on.
Okay.
Right? Brother's best friend is like, sure, I'll show up and get you. He picks her up. He takes her home. She basically makes a move on him. And he's like, no, too soon. And she's like, okay, fine, whatever. And then the next day, they're like at a winter cabin together. And it's like, this seems fast. Like, she literally was like, this seems fast. And he's like, no, it's great. And that's really all that has happened. And it's been 10 chapters. 10 chapters
of a winter cabin.
And we're not even talking about the cabin. We're just talking about what the inside looks like. And I'm like, I can't do this. So that one's a no from me. It is a 1 star because I did not finish it. And like I said, not everyone can, every book that I read for the holidays can be full of winter magic. So this one is not. Highly recommend you don't do this one.
Magic.
Right? That one was less holiday magic and more Scrooge-like. It made me feel more Scrooge-like.
We're starting with a Grinch read. Okay,
right?
Perfect.
And I definitely, I even went back and I was like, maybe I was just in a bad mood or something, because we know I'm a mood reader. So I was like, maybe I just wasn't feeling it. And I went back to read it and I was like, oh, absolutely not. And I was like, no, I was right. Trust your gut. Don't do that.
It's even worse coming back to it. Thank you. Once we've been away and now we come back. No, thank you.
because I started to like read it and I was like, wait, I have to like get my brain back into like what happened in the story. And I read like a paragraph and I was like, oh, I remember. Like, never mind.
Oh, I know.
Oh, we're fine. So we'll start with mine there. We'll leave that, put that one to Christmas past bed. And I will throw it over to you in hopes that yours was a little better.
We're moving on. Oh, it's so good. You're gonna love
Oh,
this.
good.
You will love this book. This is called The Holiday Swap.
That
I
looks
picked
really
this up
cute.
midsummer because
Because you were like, I knew.
I knew that we would be holiday reading. So I picked it up. This is about twin ladies, who one ends up, okay, so they're both chefs, pastry chefs.
Ooh,
One stayed in small town. Oh, now I can't remember the name of
could
it
be
was super
anywhere.
cute. What is it?
Winter Lane Way.
No, it was like Silver Peak, something or other. Starlight Peak.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a
Starlight
good one.
Peak is the small town. It is about 2 to 3 hours north of LA. Okay, so we have one twin who stayed in small town to run family bakery,
Mm-hmm.
and one twin who dreams of culinary
Excellence. Yes.
masterpieces and
Yes.
has now joined like a baking show and is a host on a baking show
I don't
in
hate that.
LA. Lives in Santa Monica, like doing the whole LA life. She slips on set and gets a concussion, and she can't taste or smell anything.
Oh,
And she
no.
has, so we start like 12 days before Christmas, right? This is
Right.
where the story picks up. And this happens on this day. And she can't finish her 12 days of baking show because she can't taste or smell.
Oh, gosh.
So she calls the twin, and we do a
Do we
freaky,
swap?
not a Freaky Friday, but like a
Parent Trap.
Parent Trap. Yes. I was like,
Yeah.
not that one. It's the other Lindsay Lohan movie. We do a Parent Trap switch. And so then this twin comes down, handles the show for a little while. Of course, they both fall in love like immediately with
Because they've swapped. Yes.
people because we've swapped and we just have to make this so much more complicated.
Naturally.
So that's the story as they find their way through all this twin trouble that they've created and the loves of their lives, sparking up within a few days of like being there. It
Naturally.
is a feel good book for sure. It is
Oh,
definitely
good.
feel good. It is full on Christmas. We are like leading up to Christmas and a resolution. And I I will say this book is it's cute.
That
But it's
doesn't
kind of
sound like an
like
endorsement.
it's kind of like eating too many Christmas cookies at once. We had everything in here.
Which is why you know
Everything.
I will love it, but also there is a
You
level, there's a limit.
you would love it. It is super super sweet, super cutesy. We just, like I said, had a little bit of all the tropes. It's very much in there. It's all wrapped up in a big holiday bow, so it's perfect for the holidays. Was it a cute book? Yes. Will I
Was
read
it?
more of them? No. I think I need a little more meat and potatoes.
She's like, I'm gonna need a little less cutesy, a little
Well,
more realistic. I need some real drama, please. Some real life dragon drama.
yeah, I need some real life unicorn dragon drama. But
Right.
like it was cute. It was cute. It was just it very much followed, the path that we thought it was going to. Everything was very predictable, but it was still super cute.
Good.
Still super cute. I
Yeah.
just, it's like a Christmas cookie. We're just not
Yes.
going to have everything.
I mean, right. I I'm just gonna like really quickly. There is a level of too many. I have a stack of Christmas
Is
stories.
it? It is not
So we
that
are different.
yet.
We are different people. Because, but I haven't read all
Yes.
these, right? I haven't read all these. But there is definitely a place for them in my
Yes.
bookshelf. But I think you have to be like, you kind of have to be in a Hallmarky mood in order to consume multiple of these, knowing full well that I've been
Yes.
doing this for like a month already. And
You're full in it, and I'm like
I'm full in it.
waiting on the shore. Like we're like, we'll do it. We'll dip a toe. We'll dip a toe. No,
I
super
will.
cute though. Like you would love this book.
It
And
sounds
I
like I
think
would.
people who would like Christmas, a holiday, cozy Hallmark reads, like it is a feel good story. It really
Perfect.
is.
And sometimes that's just what you need, especially if you're like, hey, I've got an afternoon. It's a snow day. I think these are books that are perfect for that, right? Like, I can't go outside. I kind of have the things finished that I need to finish, but I just need to like escape for a few minutes. These are like an afternoon, one day read kind of books. They're not going
Yes.
to take you forever, for the most
No,
part,
it's not a whole
because
lot of brain power. You
no,
just
and
enjoy it.
there's not a lot happening, right? Like you know what's happening, you know what's going on, but there's not a lot that surprises you. I will say that the next one I read is a little bit more surprising because I read the back of it originally and was like, no, like we can't, we have gone too far with this one, and I was wrong.
And somehow
This
you
one I've seen in
still
a lot of
ended
different
up.
places.
Hold on,
I
wait.
still
You
did
read
it,
the
right? I was
back
like,
and
you
you
know
were
what?
like, what? No, and now you're reading
Yes.
it. Okay. Okay, this I
Yes,
have
I
to
am.
hear.
Because see, I've seen this one several places, like walked by it at the store. I mean, that's
We're a
very cute.
sucker
We
for a
love a
sprayed
good sprayed
edge.
edge. I am a sucker for a sprayed edge, but this one's Good Spirits. I've not read anything else by B.K. Borison before, but apparently there are other things that they have written and have been very good. This one is, like I said, called Good Spirits, and it's actually about a ghost and a woman.
I was going to say, this
He looks a little
sounds
ghosty, right? He's not all there.
okay.
So basically, it is a gentleman whose job during December is his afterlife job is that he is the ghost of Christmas past. So he gets assigned from, the people who do the things in the afterlife. He is assigned to a person. He has to go to them, take them through their past, help them recognize what needs fixing, and then he moves them on to the ghost of Christmas present, right? And then he's like, all right, my job's done. So he gets his name's Nolan. We like a Nolan, and he gets assigned to a woman named Harriet. And Harriet comes from a family. Her parents are lawyers. I think her sister is also a lawyer, her older sister, and she has taken over her aunt's antique shop. Has no want to be a lawyer. She likes little kitschy things. She keeps jars of like candy canes all over her house, and in her pockets are like emotional support candy canes, emotional support sugar, right? She just likes Christmassy things. It's very Christmassy, right? And so she comes home from December 1st. It's a crazy day at work. And she's like, this has just been nuts. I'm going to sit down with my Christmas jammies and my hot chocolate, and I'm going to watch White Christmas, and it's going to be just fine. She's sitting there, and a man appears in her family room, and she's like, hi, wasn't planning on being murdered today. Who are you? And he's like, oh, I'm a ghost. And she's like, no, you're not. And he's like, yeah, yes, I am. And she's like, how'd you get in here? And he was like, well, I'm a ghost. And she's like, prove it. And he's like, no. It's very like modern, where he
Okay.
just looks like a fisherman, right? And so he has been doing this for
That's even
centuries,
creepier.
right? He's been doing this for centuries. He's not like the old creepy whatever that you see from the Scrooge movies. When he's not doing his job in the month of December, he just like hangs out at the edge of town in this like house that has been condemned, but like the agency fixed it up so the ghost can live there. So it's like, he's like, no, I live here. He's like, but
I only work 1 month a year.
yeah. And he goes, so I read a lot of books. I read a lot of books. I do a lot of crosswords. Like, and he
I'm
can,
dying.
right? He can eat, he can drink. There's a lot happening, but weirdly, it's cute. And I'm like, part of me is like, I can't believe I enjoy this. But he's like, okay. And she's like, wait, why are you here? And he's like, well, there's something in your past we need to examine. Like, he goes, I don't think you understand. I've seen a lot of bad things, like a lot of bad people and a lot of bad things. He's like, so we'll go back to your past and figure out what it is. And she's like, I don't think, like, maybe I'm a bad person, but I don't think I'm a bad person. And he's like, well, we'll find out, because he doesn't actually know what it is. He goes with them, they figure it out, they come back, et cetera, et cetera. They go back to her first memory, and she's like 7, and she like snags a tiny wooden boat and like takes it with her. And he's like, it's not really life altering. Like, not sure. Okay, that's weird. And then they go back to another memory, and like she's by herself, and like a Christmas tree falls on her or something when she's like trying to cut it down herself. And he's like, also, she's like, I don't know what we're looking for, but it literally just looks like I'm trying to live life. So I don't know what we're doing here. And then we reach the problem where we end up in one of his memories, which is not supposed to happen. And so now we have to figure out, exactly what's going on because it may not be her we're trying to fix.
Oh my lord.
And he has spent, like I said, he has spent centuries doing this job, not necessarily content with the fact that he's never going to get to move on. Because, like, he's like, okay, I'm a ghost, but, like, I'm not necessarily happy. Would love to go to a different part of the afterlife. He's like, but this is where I am. I was literally, like, just plopped down here, and they were like, here's your first job. So the rest of the book is the discovery of exactly why he's there and if it is even for her at all.
Interesting.
So very Christmassy. He ends up finding out, and of course, like, it's a love story, and you're kind of like, how does that work? He's a ghost, but he's like a solid ghost. So I think we're suspending disbelief for a little while, and just saying, yeah, no, that makes sense. It's fine.
Speculative Christmas fiction.
It is, because we're like, what if? So,
What if?
even though I looked at it and it was like, he's the ghost of Christmas past, and I was like, no. It's a love story and he's a ghost. I don't think we can do that.
He's the fish stick man. We're not.
We've seen this movie. I'm pretty sure there were a lot of people in it. It's a very, like, popular movie. We've all seen Ghost, but this is a little bit different. There is no pottery wheel. So I'm just going to throw that out there for anybody looking for it. But,
main distinction. We love it.
Yes. So this one I do recommend. It is cute. And it is Christmassy, and it meets all of the things. So, and they have to figure out what's going on before his deadline of Christmas Eve, or something bad happens to both of them.
Oh.
So, yeah, we're in a race against time a little bit.
Interesting. That sounds a little dramatic. He works
It is
1 month. Well, 3 weeks a year. Like, if you only have until Christmas Eve, you don't even have a full month to do your job.
You don't. You have to figure out. And he's like, usually I can figure. It's really easy to pinpoint because, like, that person was, like, laundering money, or, like, they were stealing from families or something. Like, it's very easy usually. He's like, this is weird. I don't know why we're here. And she's like, cool, me neither. But she's so, like, bubbly, and she's like, okay. But she's also
look
like
at some more Christmas things,
right? And she's like, but she's also, like, very much into, like, giving him a hard time, or, like, still trying to protect her space. So she's like, when you show up at my house, you use the front door. And he's like, I'm a freaking ghost. And she's like, I don't care. Knock.
You can figure it out.
She's like, figure out how to knock
Text
on the door.
first.
Right? And I'm like, what is happening? So, but I think that's why I enjoyed it, because it was funny where it was like, where she's like, no. She's like, you know, go to the front door. And then she uses, like, her Ring doorbell, and she's like, hello. And he's like, where is your voice coming from?
Wow.
Because he doesn't have any of these things. So there's a little bit of that back and forth there, which is funny. So that was a cute one. Recommend that one. So those. So
you got 1 and 1.
1 and 1 so far. As I showed you the stack earlier, I have a bunch that I plan to read.
Have more.
And I will read from.
We've talked about this before. It's like the week after Christmas is still kind of that in between suspended time.
Yes.
So this is when you're planning to read.
Yes,
these next ones.
Planning to read them, and I don't know that I'll get through all of them. But I also, like, I'll read something wintry into January. Right? I'll let it happen. So I know I love Jenny Colgan, and she has the Christmas bookshop. So that's one that I'm planning to get into. I had to double check the author on your book because it looks a lot like this one. And I was like, are they the same author? They are not. But this one is Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. And it, again, seems very cute. So these I'll probably read definitely before or, like, right in the Christmas time. And then Wreck the Halls just seems funny. So, like, I like something with a ridiculous title. And then there's another one that I think is called Snow Place Like Home, and that will probably be a January one. So we do have Snow Place Like Home by Lacey Baker, which is, again, not an author that I know, but pretty sure I found it and was like, that looks wintry, mine. And so I snapped.
You look cute.
Yeah, you look adorable. So, you know, it's all your normal home for the holidays, have to find somebody, or, you know, runs into somebody we know, or whatever it might be. They all kind of follow the same thing.
Yes, they do. They all follow. I will tell you, I had trouble finding holiday books.
You have to ask me. I have so many.
Looking on my own, I did. Yes.
That's fair. Especially if you're doing it like second-hand store kind of thing. If you're doing used books, I don't find a lot in used books. We just happened upon, we went to a Christmas market last weekend, and we just happened, like, we ended up having to park a little farther away, and my sister saw a sign and it was like library book sale today, and we were like, what? I'm sorry, say what now? And my daughter was with us, and so we went in. Between my daughter and I, we bought 11 books, which I mean seems reasonable. And she picked out her first Christmas book, like her first chapter Christmas story. And she was like, I think I'm going to read a Christmas book. And I was like, girl, I read them all month long. Go for it. And so
Yes.
she's been working her way through that one. But that was like, there weren't any other holiday books that I found anywhere in the entire,
Not yet.
thing that was there.
We'll
They weren't
find
there.
them next month.
Yeah, in June.
You'll
We'll
see
find them in
them
June
when
at the next one.
Yes, that's when I picked up mine. So I'll be prepared for this episode
Next
in
year.
2026. So be sure to like and subscribe so you can see
Yes.
how
otherwise you
far
will
we've
miss
come at that point.
and how many we found in June of, the next year.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I don't know. I think I also very much gravitate toward them. And I will say I found a lot of these last year where I was like, oh, I'll grab them and just hang on to them because I was like, I know I'm
Save
going to
you.
want them. So I do. We all have a TBR, and I just have a TBR in separate piles. I have my holiday TBR, I have my like fantasy TBR, I have my TBR. So it all works that way. I've also done a couple holiday romance movies, like Hallmarky movies, not necessarily Hallmark like stamp movies, but definitely
Yeah.
ones that kind of follow that way.
Theme.
I happened to sit down like one weekend and I was like, oh, let's see. And like I flipped on Netflix and it was like, number 6 in top 10 on Netflix. And I was like, okay, this seems cool. And
There's a
so,
bunch now. Yes.
right, there's one called Champagne Problems. I loved it. It was so good. And like to the point that even a certain somebody sat down and watched it with me and he was like, oh, this is actually funny. Like he will also tell you it was good. So for somebody who does not like that genre at all to be like, oh, that was funny. Like the side characters were good. They were funny. There were a lot of like modern references to things that like are funny or that we enjoy or like, call back to other things. I think there was even like a Terminator reference at one point. Like it was good. It was a good movie. So Champagne Problems was a great movie. And then I'm going to call her out right here. My sister suggested we watch a movie called Hot Frosty. Do not watch that movie. Don't watch Hot Frosty, okay?
Okay.
Hot Frosty is not one to watch. I think she wanted me to watch it because it is so bad. So if you're looking to like cringe and laugh at something, sure, watch Hot Frosty.
Yes.
But it's literally about a sculpted snowman. And it's literally just like the stomach up that's sculpted of this man, and they put like a magic scarf on him, not knowing it's a magic scarf, and then he shows up in the town. Right? He shows up obviously naked because what snowman has clothes? Breaks into the local shop, steals clothes, and like finds his way around town to this woman's house, who is the one that put the scarf on him. It is so odd. It's so odd. And I remember like I kept looking at her and because she was sitting there while I was watching it and I kept looking at her and being like, why? What are we doing here? So that one is
She's
a
like,
cringy
this
one.
smells funny. Here, smell it.
That's what she did to me in movie form because she was like, isn't it great? And I was like, no. But I think she meant like lowercase great, like in that same way. So, and the thing is, when I turn on a Christmas movie, I do not expect greatness at all. I don't expect greatness. I expect to be entertained. I expect it to be like, oh, yep, knew that was coming.
We expect comfort.
Yes, I expect
Comfort
it to be
and Christmas cookies.
a little bit cringy, but
Not that cringy.
not that cringy necessarily. We also had to turn off, gosh, what was it called? And you know how bad I am at this. I believe it's A Castle at Christmas, something like that.
Okay.
It actually has Carrie Elwes in it from Princess Bride,
Okay.
which I love him. This is not a good movie. I think it also might have Brooke Shields in it. I don't know. We turned it on and I was like, okay, we are turning this off. And we turned it off for Hot Frosty, and I'm not sure which decision was correct. But she
You're
did
like,
say
this
the
ain't
other one was
it.
bad.
We'll go to another one.
Yeah, but I think I still am. I think because I started with Champagne Problems and enjoyed it so much, I am seeking that high again. And
Yeah,
so it's
there's
a
a level.
high bar. It's a high bar right now.
Yeah.
So
Could be a problem.
yeah, there's a couple others on there that seem like they could be okay. We'll see. We'll see.
There is one that I love. Speaking of Christmas movies, I think it's called Noel, and it's with Anna Kendrick.
Yes. And I think it is called Noel. And we love that one.
So cute.
It's so good.
I do like that one a lot.
I will watch that one more than once. That is one that
I'm
I
a
will
huge
watch
Anna
more than
Kendrick
once.
fan, so it makes it so much easier to watch, but like super cute. I love that one.
It is. And she's like, she actually kind of reminds me of you in that movie. She's like bubbly and fun and positive and like all of those things. And so I don't know.
Annoyingly optimistic. We're here for the Christmas magic.
The sprinkle of Christmas.
You're welcome.
The snowfall of Christmas magic. So love that one. And there are others that like we watch with the kids and stuff, the classics, all those sorts of things. But a book and movie crossover, I think, are those Hallmarky ones that I'm like, sure, I'll try it. And some are really great and some are not.
Yeah.
But I think that's kind of how we fall on most things for this.
I think that's how, yeah, right? Like, that's what it does. And the funny thing is, like, you know, you can appreciate a book and it cannot be good for you, you know? Like,
yes, it might not be your favorite.
Oh, this is cute. Christmas movies could be good for someone else, but not for me. Not
it's like maybe not. Yeah. I get it. I appreciate that you thought so far ahead and grabbed one to read for this episode, knowing how much I am like weirdly obsessed with this.
On this Christmas journey. Yes, yes.
Thank you for hopping in the sleigh.
Good one. I'm not mad about this one. This one is super cute. Super cute.
Perfect. And I will pass on if you are interested at some point. I'm happy to actually pass on any of the good ones that I found that are not too sweet, not too cookie.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, don't this smells funny. Here.
I won't smell funny. You have too many books to read for me to give you books that are not
this is true. This is true. Do not waste my time.
I won't.
With mediocre
Christmas
things. I'm not here for mediocre merriment. Okay?
Fair enough. You know? You've heard it here. Mediocre merriment is out.
It is out.
Only good list things. No naughty list books.
Oh, man, we should have worked that in. That would have been great. And this one was on the naughty list.
This one was on the... Well, I only had one on the naughty list and one on the nice list. So far we are par.
One for one,
for the
then.
Ones, right?
We're good.
Well,
two for
if
two.
we count the
two
other
two.
ones... There we go. If we count the other ones I read, then my nice list is a lot longer. But that was previous episode. So I think that was our November wrap-up.
Yeah. So go back and watch that one.
Exactly. But would definitely love to hear what holiday-ish books everyone is reading. What have they read? Which ones do I need to stay away from? I feel
Which
like
one surprised you?
Right?
Like, that's what I want to know. I would really, okay, here's the challenge. I would like to find a Christmas story or a holiday story that maybe doesn't follow the normal rules. There's got to be some out there. There just has to be. But like the normal rules of like what a sugar cookie book looks like.
Yes.
Let's go with fruitcake books. What do we got?
I need a fruitcake book. That doesn't sound like it's going to be great.
Maybe poor choice of words.
I need an eggnog book.
Tell me what holiday books you are reading that surprised you, that don't follow the usual tropes.
Yeah. And I'm sure there's like thriller ones, like mystery ones and stuff like that that have a gentle holiday theme in them that may not be super sickly sweet. Yeah. There is a such thing as too many candy canes.
We're not if you're the elf.
This is true, but we're not looking for book diabetes when it comes to holiday reads.
Thank you.
No, we're good with that. So if you've got something that you have really enjoyed, book or movie, happy to take movie recommendations as well. Let us know so that we can give those a go. And I did not mean to make that rhyme, but there we were. It came out of my mouth and I was like, here she is.
Excellent. This is happening. We're going to land it.
It's here. We're just
stuck the landing.
We're going to land the sleigh right here. Goodness gracious. But other than that, if you have not liked the video, please do that. Merry Christmas to us. Give it a like.
What's not to like?
Right? Come on. We put on holiday shirts for this.
We did this for you. I did this for me. You're just here enjoying this.
We're just it's part of our general enjoyment of the times. And if you have not already subscribed, as Abby said earlier, please do that so that you can stick around and see where we get to in the next couple of episodes, and then right into next year, because we are
as we wrap up this year. Holy crap! Yes, join us in 2025 because it still counts.
Yep.
If you subscribe now.
Subscribe in 25. We can only say that for a couple more weeks, and then we have to come up with a different shtick for 26.
I've already got, excellent. I see what you did there.
It just came out. So
I don't think that'll be a problem. I think you're
already working on it.
With it.
We'll get there, but just do it in 25, and then you don't have to worry about it. And then when we say it, you know we're not talking to you because you're already
You'll
here.
be like, yes, I'm already the chosen few.
Yes, the chosen ones of Read Between the Ones. So until we talk to you next week, happy reading and
happy holidays.
Right?
It is that time. Happy holidays.
Bye. It was great to have you join us for today's chat. If you'd like to continue the conversation, provide a recommendation, or simply say hi, pop over to Instagram at wine.read.wine. Or leave us a comment on our YouTube channel. We'll see you on the next episode. Happy reading!